Hi, I'm Gabe Phillips, CEO of Catalyst Power, and I'm going to explain one very important reason that the big beautiful bill is going to raise power prices for everyone. We're an energy supplier, an independent power producer working with commercial and industrial businesses, and we're deep in the day-to-day realities of how policy shapes the energy landscape. Before we get into the latest policy shifts, we have to explain how solar fits into the broader energy economy. Solar functions as either a load reducer or free generation. Both depress wholesale energy prices and peak demand, and do so without negative impacts to grid reliability. Now, how does this impact you? While this bill has been celebrated in some circles, the practical impact on the energy markets and all ratepayers is deeply concerning. With the changes in the investment tax credit, or the ITC, it's hard to see how solar projects will remain financially viable. We've seen peaks and valleys on the solar coaster, but this feels different. This is the first time that the federal government is cutting all support of zero-emission energy sources, and it is happening at the time when we're anticipating massive load growth due to AI and data centers at large, which leaves power prices only one direction to move, up. In past downturns in the solar industry, when the federal government steps back, certain states have stepped forward, but not this time. New York recently narrowed the applicability of its New York Sun program. Massachusetts released its new incentives without any consideration for the pullback in the ITC, two states that have historically increased incentive levels when federal incentives have lapsed. We need real leadership from states that believe climate change can be reduced through clean energy, and states that understand solar power makes power prices cheaper for everyone. We need these states to lean into the clean energy economy because it equals the cheap energy economy. And yes, the Inflation Reduction Act was correctly named. Cheaper power lowers inflation, since energy is an input into, well, everything. At Catalyst Power, we are technology agnostic and will finance, build, own, and operate any distributed energy source that is decarbonizing for our customers versus grid power and saves them money. So we will continue building cogeneration projects, standalone batteries, and our existing solar pipeline. But no generation source is as decarbonizing as solar without sacrificing reliability. So from our perspective, and that of the climate, eliminating the ITC and shutting down an industry is not just disappointing, it's unconscionable. We will continue to partner with businesses and deliver energy strategies that work, and we'll continue calling on your state's policymakers to step up with support for technologies and programs that reflect the reality on the ground, not just political headlines. In the meantime, if you're a business looking for clarity on all this noise, let's talk. We'll meet you where you are, and we'll help you take the next steps towards what works. Thank you.